still Inflow Radio. It's your boy Shaman. We back another week with another interview. We got another artist out of Long Beach, right?
Long Beach on the north.
North side of Long Beach, man. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, man. Why don't you tell everybody who you are, man?
Yo, check. First of all, shout out Inflow Radio.
Definitely.
It's your boy BD, the one, not the two.
Yes, sir.
And that's about it.
That's
Long
what's
Beach.
up.
Liddy and you know it. You fucking with a dime, don't blow it. Chain look like the sun when I show it. Ears like the light when it's glowing, nigga. Bullets ricocheting when I'm spraying. Only thing I can see you doing is praying. Cause these bullets gon' hit you, they ain't grazing. At your funeral, your mama looking at me crazy. I'ma get the rolly bust down.
For the most part, we're gonna start it off right like I always do. Who inspired you to do what you're doing now as far as being an artist and doing music? What artist inspired you to do that?
My dad made music back in the day, so he was like taking me to like the studio. Like this used to be the studio by like the Forum. I used to like Richard pulling up, like choral stripping, like all like he had this little group called Taxi he sung in. So like I used to see that, but I used to not fuck with music. It was just there.
Right.
But when I think back, that's who did inspire me. But artist wise, I say like growing up, I say like a Tupac. Not that I'm making music like Tupac, but how many ranges he went through with his music, and how versatile he was. He made a song about some girls. A song about killing you, a song about some government type shit. Like, so
He was a true artist.
True artist. To the T.
To the T, yeah. So with that being said, I mean, of course, I gotta say this. I mean, you're from Long Beach, so we all know what come out of Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? Did you get inspired by any of those?
Okay,
schools,
okay. I'm thinking music in general, but I didn't grow up in Long Beach. I grew up in like LA.
Okay,
That's
okay.
how Metro, So I grew up in LA, moved to Long Beach probably like when I was in like middle school, 6th grade, 7th grade. So I moved out there. But yeah, so when I did go to Long Beach, I seen like, first of all, Trady's the best rapper in the city, outside the city. I don't know if y'all listen to Trady.
Of course.
Because that nigga is the one, not the two, like I said. But Trady for sure, he's one of my favorites in Long Beach. Snoop, of course, because Snoop just got the aura. Snoop step in the room, like you feel that nigga, like
energy is
the dog.
immaculate.
He too cool for school. That's what it is.
Exactly, man. I think a lot of artists that come from out there too kind of have that persona of him, you know, just being that you know what I'm saying. We could be thugs at the end of the day, but we on his player stuff too.
Yeah. You gotta walk with the wind.
Come on, man. At the end of the day, that's what it is, man. So, what type of artist, if you had to tell the people out there, what type of artist would you describe yourself as? Like, what do you make your music for? You make it for the dudes in the street?
I go off my emotion. Like, if I'm feeling like it's like turned up or I want to have fun, I'll make a fun track. No thought about it. But if I feel like I need to talk about something, I'll make something to talk about.
Yes, sir.
It's like I grew up with somebody, I want to talk about that situation, or if I went to a party, I was in the club, looking in the club and got motivated off this, what's going on in there. Our girls, you know what I mean? So I just love versatile. So I would say it's like
pretty much how you feeling that day.
Yeah, how I'm feeling. I go off emotion, not like feeling what the beat telling me to do. Like if I feel a certain way, because I feel a certain way before I even make the song. So I'm gonna go into it. Like I'm gonna go to the song, make it about a girl. So I'm no matter how hard the beat is, it's gonna be about a girl. So that's how I feel. So it's how I feel.
Definitely, man. So that shows versatility too, because that's not like you just being one-sided. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody get used to it. Nobody like a one-trick pony.
There you go, man. At the end of the day, you just said it. That's pretty much what I was saying, but in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, we already explained the people that you were inspired by that made you do the music. But did you have other artists that you may have listened to growing up that may have influenced your style, or just somebody that you just
influenced I don't really know who I like sound like. Not to say like everybody's like, I don't know who I sound like.
Right.
But like Tupac really, you feel me? Just how he approached it. First of all, his work ethic is crazy. Better than anybody. The next person probably from to his work there is like Lil Wayne or something. You feel me? Just the way they work and shit. Like they work like they literally about to die tomorrow. Shit. So that's what I be trying to get to. That's the main thing. You feel me? And for the quality to be so great and working like so much, doing so much music and your quality of music is great. That's crazy. That's dope.
And I mean, you get what you put in. So pretty much, like I say, if you play ball, like I said, we talked about it before camera. You play ball, you get what you put in.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you learn. You get exactly what you put in. That's what anything in life, though. If you want to write on the board, you better write on the board good.
Exactly.
Perfect board writer. You know, like anything you want to do, you got to put that work in.
Right. Exactly. So even though we more so jumping on back and forth with artists and who you inspired by and stuff like that, but the now, as far as the game now, stuff that's out now, stuff that you may listen to, if you had a chance to collab with anybody, any artists or producers, dead or alive, they don't got to be right now, but if you had a choice to collab with anybody.
I don't want to say no popular people like Drake, everybody knows collab with Draco.
But Dead or Alive now. Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive?
We can do, all right, we can do Not Here.
Don't do the dead, because I'm going to be singing forever. Like, Dead or Alive, okay. That's a wide range.
Right.
Tupac in, of course.
For sure.
Dead,
For sure.
Easy.
For sure.
I'm
got
not,
to.
Who else? Now, but I'll just go right now for artists right now. Jay-Z, definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
Have to.
Gotta go Jay-Z to go right now. Tory Lanez is dope as fuck. He actually got real work ethic too. And he real versatile.
Right.
Pusha T, I like Pusha T.
Yeah, he a beast.
Yeah.
Definitely
Davies is hard.
Another
Davies
beast.
actually one of the hardest for the younger people out.
That's how
I fuck with Davies.
Right. Davies. I kind of, I'm from the East Coast, so a lot of Davies.
What city you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn in the
Born
house.
and raised, so. I mean, he from Harlem, but
yeah.
still, he's bringing the East Coast
that
sound back. You know what I'm saying?
That feel back for sure.
We was, I don't know where we was at the last.
Y'all trying to find yourself, because y'all was the maker of hip hop where it started. Right. So like when it go around and it come back, y'all gotta find yourself, because the whole landscape changed, everything going on in music and shit. So you just
the South took it and did.
They took it and they changed the whole shit.
Now
we gotta make music around this kind of
right. But yeah, he's definitely it's dope that you say him, because he's one of the few
Davies is the one right now. Like for New York, as far as music I like really rapping and stuff, like he the one.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Now you from LA, man, from the West Coast, man. So even though you didn't mention him, but because of the current events, we asked this because he was a big influence to what it is that we doing. We listen to him, you know what I'm saying? You already know where I'm about to go with it. You from LA. How did the passing of Nipsey affect you in the music field? Not necessarily your music, but just affect the city itself and the music.
I should just super. I'm still thinking about this day. I can't believe Nipsey from me.
Right.
I did forget to mention his name. I'm fucking up.
Yeah, no, that's cool, bro.
Nipsey is the one. Really, it's really the first marathon mixtape that really like opened me up, like to where I'm like, okay, this nigga really about what he's saying about, like just about attracting what you talking about and putting the work in for what you need to be doing and capitalizing on your dream and all that type of shit. Nobody in LA was talking about that at all. Like,
at all.
Especially the gangbang where you from and all that type of shit. Like nobody talking about it. They talking about the typical he riding and caddy shit. Now he talking about that too, but it's so
it was a wide range. He made you open up your mind, like, look, I'm from over here, but you know, it's all right to think outside the box. It's all right to be that businessman or own real estate, or you know what I'm saying, or step outside that bubble, man, and work with work with somebody that's like you and me. Yeah, you may be from over there, I'm from over here, but we this at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So that's something that I took from him, and I always, you know, got inspired by him and stuff like that. And I mean, you being from out here, and everybody out here, it hit them hard, but it hit everybody across the world hard.
You know what I'm saying? Music for like a month or two, like I was just like, I was like, damn, they really like Nipsey, like that's crazy.
Yeah, I catch myself now, man. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm not just saying this, but I'll be during the day just driving through something and just think about like, yo, he really gone, man. It kind of don't even feel real, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, man. So, on the flip side of everything, we just said who you would work with and stuff like that. But if you wasn't an artist, if you weren't doing music or anything in the music industry, what you think you'd be doing with yourself? What type of person would you be?
Nigga, probably. I feel like I would be somewhere around entertainment, where there's a camera, on the radio, talking. Like I always, even like when I was like junior in high school, like I tried to get a little thing at Power 106. I knew I wanted to be on the radio. I knew I was going to be music. I didn't rap or nothing. I just knew I wanted to do entertainment.
Right, that was just your spirit kind of knew you like this is what I want to do.
To it. I ain't no college, not saying it's good, bad or nothing.
Right, but keep it real, bro. We gonna keep it real. We in a new 2019, about to be 2020. Yeah. We've been brought up to think that you gotta go to school, you gotta get a job. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find something with good benefits. 20, 30 years of your life. Social media and looking at certain entrepreneurs on social media are showing us a different way now. That like, look, you ain't gotta do that to be a millionaire. You can not go to school and have those people that go to college work for you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And like the route to be a millionaire, nobody went the route through college. Every millionaire, like black millionaire right now, they never went to college. No, I'm not saying don't go to college. But don't be forced to go to college. Because first of all, you're gonna be forced in debt if you don't know what you're doing.
You ain't got no scholarship either.
Scholarship too, so.
Rightfully so. So yeah, that's cool, man. I'm glad you touched on that, man. Because when people see this, they see you an artist, and you don't know who this is reaching. So you know what I'm saying? We could be talking how we talking now here, and somebody in freaking Tulsa, Oklahoma, or somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
be like,
I seen that.
Wow,
I like
you know
that.
what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Shout out to you for that, man. For sure, man. for the people out there that may listen to your music, that are fans and stuff like that, what do you want them to know about you that they might not know?
That I'm a cool person, all around caring person, and care about fans. Not gonna even say I got millions of fans or something, but I care about who care about my music genuinely. Like I want to see what you like, what you don't like, who I need to cater to, all that type of stuff. So yeah, anybody that like my music, I always cater to what they kind of want.
Right. Two, you want to, people may know, like, oh man, I see this dude on the street, man, is he approachable? Can I go up to, hey man, I see you on it, you know what I'm saying?
I'm approachable, you can definitely approach me. Don't do no weird shit.
Yeah, don't do no, come on, y'all, we already know, it's 2019, you already know people clout chasing, don't do no weird shit, you know what I'm saying? That's not what we...
Don't clout chase me.
Yeah, don't do that, man, because that's not going to get you nowhere in life, you know? But anyway, I heard you got a podcast, and that's dope because we have Inflow Radio podcast, and that's what kind of like, we got connected.
Yeah, so I did the podcast basically for my, like, I'm basically the leader of the hosting and shit, but I basically did it for my homies that don't rap, like that kind of just want to do something. You know, like you got homies that don't rap, but they like interested in entertainment.
Right.
So I mean, I kind of just put that idea towards them. So everybody was with it, so it's like, let's just set it up, get a green screen and camera, and just do it.
Now, is that just for artists that are like up and coming that may not be, or
nah,
somebody
it's just for me, my friends, basically.
Okay.
It's basically for my friend. Now, if we get an artist that's cool, we take artists that come, because I want to fuck with anybody doing something, especially minorities that's doing something, working on their shit, like like y'all doing.
Right.
So y'all more than welcome to come to my podcast anytime y'all ready.
You already know it's likewise on there. Over here.
Because it's the beginning of this podcast era type stuff. Remember? So the only black people doing podcasts is like, we doing a podcast, we doing a podcast. There ain't too many groups of black people, real homies, besides Joe Budden in New York.
Right.
They like 40 and some change.
Right.
So I'm young. We out here young. We from Long Beach. Ain't nobody doing it in Long Beach. We the only niggas doing it in Long Beach. So the city is looking at it like, okay, we just got to kind of narrow down the artists we bringing on. You can't just bring any artist to the platform. Because you got to really be doing something for yourself. Yeah.
Right. Now, my question to you is too, what do you guys talk about? Do y'all just keep it industry music, or is it just wide range?
Man, we talk about, it's just like, you know how your homies, it's just like you got 3 or 4 homies, y'all sit down, y'all really talking about some shit. Like, it start off with music, but then we just start talking about some whole other shit. Like, this girl asked me to pay for gas money, what would you do?
Right.
Some shit like that.
So it's pretty much what niggas do in barbershop. If you're in a
barbershop talk. Yeah, it's basically based off of music though. The main thing is music. It's called Music is Critical TV, so it's basically based off music, but that's not the only thing. So it's like a whole conversation just about everything. So anything you could possibly think of, relationship type shit, life type shit, government type shit, music.
Much widespread. Dope. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to connect that soon, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Inflow, man. What was it called again?
Music is Critical TV.
Music is Critical TV, man. We about to do that collabo, man, for sure, man. But before we wrap it up, man, on which platform can the fans out there, the people out here that's watching, find your music?
You can get my music right now on SoundCloud. It's about to be going on iTunes. So you can go on SoundCloud.com/BreesonD, BreesonD. Okay. And yeah, that's where you find it. Got some bangers on there, stingers on there you can listen to. I'm also shooting a video tomorrow for a song called What's Really Good. Yeah, so yeah, you can get that on that SoundCloud.
Definitely. All the links gonna be at the bottom of this video too, so y'all can check it out for sure if y'all ain't catch it when you said it. But also too, before we finish up, one more thing, any upcoming shows?
No, not right now, not yet.
Okay.
After I do the video, I'm gonna look for a show to do.
Okay, cool.
You gotta kind of like flow with each other.
Gotcha.
Interview, video.
Yeah, show. Gotcha. So y'all be on the lookout for that. We gonna be in contact with you. We'll have everything updated. And trust me, he family now, we family. So whatever we do, you gonna see him included. Whatever he do. So we in there, man. And y'all check this out, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We had another successful, dope interview. I'm gonna let my man give a little, you know what I'm saying, farewell to you guys, man. And we gonna see you on the next one.
Farewell, man. Shout out Inflow Radio. Y'all some real niggas on my life, man.
Flow.
Liddy and you know it. You fucking with a dime, don't blow it. Chain look like the sun when I show it. Ears like the light when it's glowing, nigga. Bullets ricocheting when I'm spraying. Only thing I can see you doing is praying. Cause these bullets gon' hit you, they ain't grazing. Picture funeral, your mama looking at me crazy. I'ma get the rollie bust down. Flood the whole shit and have your ass drown. Burners inside my town. My bitch got hers in her.